On everybody, Howard Bender here from Fantasy Alarm, and we're already now looking at NFL Week 5 waiver wire in fantasy football. A lot of stuff went down in Week 4. We need to address it and figure out who we're putting claims in this week. Now, we will have our regular article series from Andrew Cooper posted at fantasyalarm.com, giving you the must-adds, the streamers, and the stash plays. But I like to get a little bit of a jump on things right now and make sure that you know which direction you're headed. And so far, it starts in Kansas City. Rashee Rice went down with an injury. They fear a torn ACL. We're going to need to pick up the rest of those targets in Kansas City. So we know that Xavier Worthy is going to be your top ad if he's available in your league, because chances are, as most people already have him rostered already. So if he is available, you know the speed, you know he can pick up yards after the catch, you know he can stretch the field. So obviously he's in there. But for the other two guys that you want to look at, Justin Watson and Juju Smith-Schuster, they're both sharing snaps right now. Watson has a little bit of a snap edge, but he's also a better blocker than Juju. So you're going to have to kind of watch them both, maybe make one a contingency pick over the other. But somebody's got to run those underneath routes and help move the chains. That's probably what it is. If I had to put a little guess on it, I might say Juju Smith-Schuster is probably the better ad than Justin Watson, but we'll let Coop sort that sucker out over there. We also need to keep an eye in Kansas City on Kareem Hunt. If he's available in your league, he is a must-add. Played 45% of the snaps this past week, saw 14 carries, 70-plus rushing yards. He got into the passing game as well. They targeted him 3 times. So if Kareem Hunt is now available in your league, that is a must-add because Carson Steele's got the fumbles and Samaje Perine just doesn't cut it. Other players you need to take a look at here. Big fantasy getting its wish. Dontavian Wicks of the Green Bay Packers. We saw him catch 2 touchdowns this past week. Christian Watson down with a high ankle sprain. That is a multi-week injury. Dontavian Wicks joins the Packers now as the 3rd receiver. Romeo Doubs moves the chains. Jaden Reed does all the gadget work and the big plays too. You're going to need to get involved with Dontavian Wicks, obviously, as you saw Jordan Love hit him twice in the end zone for this one here. So big fantasy, this one's for you. On a backup run there, Trey Sermon, take a look at him, Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, high ankle sprain. They say it's the easier, the lesser variety of the high ankle sprain, but you still want to make sure that you're covered as well. So if you need running back depth, Trey Sermon, somebody to take a look at. If you have Jonathan Taylor, Sermon is a must add as a handcuff. And then finally, we'll just shout out the quarterbacks right now. For all you out there like me who lost Anthony Richardson, you could be losing him. If you got to go to your waiver wire in single QB leagues, you're going to take a look at Trevor Lawrence. We saw a little bit of an improvement this past week. He's going up against the Colts this week in Jacksonville. That's a matchup that if I need a streaming quarterback, that's a matchup I'm going to take a look at. Now, if you're in super flex, you want to go more long-term, you can take a look at Joe Flacco. You know the ceiling. You know there's not a whole lot there. They're going to limit any kind of RPO work because he doesn't run. But Joe Flacco might be able to get the job done in a super flex league. You're going to need it. Or keep an eye out on Tyler Huntley, Monday Night Football. Maybe he does well. And maybe he stays as the starting quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Again, check out everything we got over at fantasyalarm.com. If you don't have a subscription, get it now. fantasyalarm.com/all-pro. Sign up for the monthly or the annual. Get those discounts that we got. And then take it for a 7-day free trial. That's right. Take it for a spin on us. See how you like it. I'm Howard Bender. We'll catch you next time.